The current DeLorean story is confusing, so let's throw another wrench in the mix. John DeLorean's daughter is planning a V8 powered sports car based on the C8 Corvette. And no, we're not talking about the V8 powered Alpha 2 the DeLorean Motor Company, DMC, is planning to build, but instead, a new vehicle set to be built by DeLorean Next Generation Motors, DNG, which Kathryn DeLorean helms. If you're confused, don't worry, because so are we. A quick history rundown. DMC, also known as Classic DeLorean, was first started in 1995 by British mechanic Stephen Wynne, who purchased the rights and leftover materials from the original, defunct DMC started by John DeLorean. Currently, the company is headed by Joost de Vries, and it announced the Italdesign pen and all-electric Alpha 5 last year as the spiritual successor to the original DMC-12. Although many were impressed by the EV, others weren't. Not only did Kathryn DeLorean lambast the vehicle and the company on social media soon after, but Karma Automotive soon sued the company, alleging intellectual property theft by former employees. Fast forward to today, and Kathryn DeLorean has big plans for her own successor to her father's company. She recently spoke to Haggerty about this future project and even shared some renderings of the planned vehicle. Based on the Corvette C8, the company plans to work with aftermarket builders to rebody and retool the car with a radical new design featuring gull-wing doors like the original. The design comes from ex-Bugatti Rimac automotive designer Angel Guerra, who has been creating DMC-12 successor renderings for years. The design is more Lamborghini Huracan than Corvette, but that's a good thing. The C8 is spectacular to drive, but DeLorean Next Generation Motors definitely wants to establish its own design DNA. I needed to find a way to build an affordable car for the DeLorean community, said DeLorean. They'll be heartbroken forever if I don't give them something. Heartbroken may be a stretch, but the prospect of an affordable V8 DMC-12 successor is exciting. Now, how affordable it will be is up in the air. The Corvette starts at $66,300, but adding custom bodywork will increase that price exponentially. The goal is to undercut the Alpha 5, which aims to come in at $125,000, so we bet DNG is aiming for roughly $100,000. Kathryn DeLorean has previously announced that the company is working on a higher-end model limited to just 42 units. Called the Model JZD, as a nod to John Zachary DeLorean's name, it will be hand-built in Detroit and will sell for significantly more than the car you see here. Not much is known about JZD other than that it has a GT shape similar to the Alpha 5. Production on this model was set to start earlier this year, but the company obviously missed that deadline. As for the V8 car, Kathryn says this is the real successor to John DeLorean's legacy. It allows me to finish my dad's story. I'm building him his dream car, she said. His dream car was the mid-engine Corvette GM was too scared to build during his tenure as Chevrolet's GM from '69 to '72. If only he could see the Corvette now. As for DNG, there's a lot of work in front of it. Right now, it's still in the make big claims and figure the rest out later stage of its new car company, but with a lot more determination, time, and, most importantly, capital. Hopefully, we'll see an actual vehicle in the next few years.